Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of OAF Discussions. I am Kid Swift.
This is Thoroughbred Webb.
And we are back after a holiday break and a January break and all that. Yeah, nice little sabbatical. We've been back. If you guys have been keeping up with the channel, we've been putting up Let's Plays and everything, and it's something we're going to keep
You've
doing.
been putting up Let's Plays.
Okay,
Good job, by the way. Good job, by the way.
Appreciate it. But that's going to be something we're going to be doing is consistent, nice, funny, crazy content. That's going to be a big thing this year because we're trying to keep you guys entertained and everything and keep you guys looking and watching. But yeah, another year, another February, another Grammys. That's what we're going to start with.
Yep.
So for all our people who don't like music, which hopefully all of you like music in some capacity, you can turn this down. But I know most of you guys want to hear some kind of rant from us in some way, shape, or form on this
Most
Grammys.
likely with us talking about the Grammys, I'm probably not going to want to listen to it due to being too mainstream. No, it's lame.
No, it's so lame.
But no, granted, I've stopped hearing about the Grammys for a long time ago. Long ago.
Right.
I'm still pissed about Kendrick being snubbed for Best Rap Album.
Yeah.
For The Heist. I can actually say I've listened to The Heist 2-3 times, all the way front to back. And I mean, it's cool, but there's no way that should have won over the Kid, Mad City.
No, it shouldn't have. Definitely shouldn't have beat it.
So with that being said, plus this year Iggy Azalea coming out, and it not helping the J. Cole's 2014 Forest Hills Drive. You heard Fire Squad?
Yeah,
Okay.
I already know.
That line of Fire Squad.
That's one of my favorite
I think
lines.
everybody was just convinced, Iggy's gonna win it. Iggy's gonna win it.
Right.
Iggy's gonna win it. She didn't.
Right.
And like everybody,
And then it's like,
and it was funny as hell. And like people were clowning her for the fact, she's gonna fucking win. I can't stand it. Oh, Grammys is garbage. And then like she didn't. Everybody was like, get it. She didn't win.
Right.
And I was like, well, damn. It's like
people are so quick now. Here's my only thing about it is with the whole Macklemore Iggy thing is like it feels like it's just become cool to prosecute them at this point. That's the only thing that bugs me about it. I don't have any problem with them at all. Like really, the whole white privilege thing, that whole thing. I don't really have a problem with it at all. Like I just brush it off. I don't really listen to either one of them like that. But my thing is, it seems like it's gotten to a point though where it's become cool, or it's become more acceptable, or more, I guess you could say, popular to go ahead and prosecute them. Even when her album first came out, everybody, and I mean everybody, was like, this shit is amazing. And I mean, I don't care who you talk to, it was plenty of people that I've seen that were talking that way then and that have changed their tone now because everybody else has.
really.
But yeah, I constantly heard positive reviews on that album because I think initially everybody thought it was going to be bullshit. Like they thought it was going to be garbage, and it came out and it was better, a lot better than what people expected. And then people kind of had to adjust their tone. But I feel like there are people that didn't listen to it at all, or are just checking on it now just for the sake of being in the prosecution argument. I just get sick of seeing that stuff like constantly. I'm like, okay, I get it. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, she's doing this, that, and the other, but cool. Just leave it alone. If you don't like it, leave it alone.
You know, the Iggy hate is not that necessary, honestly. When I first heard of her, it was like, I think it was you that introduced me to it. It was like that Pussy song.
Yep, Pussy was the first song.
Yeah. It was okay. I watched it and I was like, wait, I didn't play. She was like Gwen Stefani. When did she start rapping?
That's what it threw me off when I first saw it too. I was like, oh snap. Gwen Stefani didn't change her name.
Yeah, there's that. I just kind of put on the back burner. Oh, she's signed to T.I. Yeah, okay, well.
Right, yeah.
So, and then I just carried on, thought nothing of it.
Right.
The fact that she's nominated for Grammy, she's getting all this, that, and other because it's whatever.
Yeah.
Just really, I mean, have you really seen a white female rapper be in the mainstream for real?
Not ever that I can think of. I mean, Roxanne Shante was light skinned, but that was way before any of this shit popped off.
What was her name? It was way back when rap first started. I'm sorry, hip hop first started.
Yeah, right.
Just off the elitists.
Right.
It was like
I can't think of her name.
And they did a commercial for it with using that same song. It was like this white woman that was rapping. I think Fab Five Freddy wrote it for her or some shit like that.
Okay. Yeah.
Damn, I was like, what? If
you know,
I'm not old enough to remember this, but
right.
I mean, but at the same time, I remember it. But
right. Yeah.
They did a car commercial for it. I can't even remember what the hell car it was. But yeah, it was just this white girl sitting there listening to this white girl rapping.
Right.
When hip hop, first started.
right. Yeah.
And she called into the conference called her.
Right.
And she answered the phone, was still rapping and this, that, and the other. It was like, does she know that we're listening to her? If you remember that was probably the first time ever mainstream white female rapper.
Yeah. And we're talking about a commercial.
Yeah. Well, no. I mean,
no. I'm talking about in general. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
So you mean
that's where we have to go to reference.
She was the first female rapper.
Right. Yeah.
No. So as far as the whole being upset about white privilege or white rappers,
yeah.
I mean, you can kind of. I'm not gonna say it's kind of there. There's gonna be some preferences when it comes to mainstream. There's gonna be some preferences, especially in America. Majority is Caucasian, white. So they're gonna gravitate towards something that they're familiar with.
Yeah, definitely.
All of a sudden, and you know, as far as they always say, like over the years, as far as something innovative from the black culture, white people, I'm not gonna say stole it, but adapted or some kind of adapted their own style, I guess you could say, to it. When someone big and white comes along in a black genre, they're going to get more attention for it.
Right.
Almost always in America. So, fucking Eminem, fucking Macklemore, fucking Iggy.
Right.
She's breaking gender and race barriers right there.
And she's breaking other records, like for just entertainment in general. Like she's breaking like I forgot the exact record she broke, but I mean it was like literally she was taking out like Beatles records and shit. Like as far as like singles, so that kind of shit. But yeah, I mean it's an interesting thing when you look at it like that. And then on the other side of that, like we was kind of talking about before with the Grammys, is now this year, after like last year's thing with Kendrick, he won for I.
Best rap performance, best rap song.
Yeah.
I by Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
That threw me off because
it did. It surprised the hell out of me.
Because hell, I just came out 2 months before the end of the year. Before the end of the year.
Right. Yeah. That was like that song just came out like recently, and I didn't want to think about it in this negative way. It's a great song. I love that song, but I didn't want to think about it like they were kind of like just like here's one for Kendrick because we kind of right. Yeah. Exactly. Let's throw a bone because we did last year. But I don't think that's the case. I hope that's obviously not the case. But I mean, it kind of begs to be commented on just because it happened on a song that literally hadn't been out that long at all. But I guess that could go to show you how much quality hip hop is there for them to pull into the Grammys to even judge in the first place.
Yeah. It continues. Guess who won Best Rap Album for the 2015 Grammys?
Was it Eminem?
That was Eminem.
That's right. So Eminem for what was that album?
So basically, fuck Kendrick is what the Grammys say.
Not about that. What was that album called?
Marshall Mathers LP2.
Oh, okay.
Which I really thought came out 2 years ago.
No, I knew it hadn't been that long, but I just wasn't looking for it or looking forward to it.
It's just not real.
It feels bad me saying that, but I just didn't. I had no interest in it at all. And I never listened to it. I mean, I don't know how good it is. I don't know if it's great. I've heard mixed reviews from it. Mainly, I haven't heard anything like it's amazing. It's obviously not going to be as good as the first.
No.
There's no way in hell.
It's not. No. I remember listening to bits and pieces of it. I can barely remember half the shit.
Right.
And it was okay. Mm-hmm. I mean, he was returning back to form compared to like Relapse and Recovery, but at the same time, it's not. I mean, see, yo, I said the same thing on the one of the earlier episodes. What? Anytime you put a sequel, or anytime you sequelize one of your older albums,
it's usually
don't have high expectations.
Yeah, no. That's like It's just like if yeah.
Blueprint 9 or the Carter. What Carter 5's coming out, right?
Yeah, Carter 5's coming out.
Carter 5's coming out.
He's past that sophomore thing, honestly. And then you had Lupe's Food and Liquor 2, which wasn't that great.
It was
alright.
It was decent.
Lasers wasn't great, and then you had the newer one.
It's funny, my girl likes lasers for some reason.
Really?
She really does. And I don't know where the hell that CD went, but I know I didn't toss it out. I mean, but
yeah,
she really likes lasers.
Now, have you listened to Tetsuo and You?
I've heard Tetsuo and You.
It's wild, man. It's like really symphonic,
especially Neuro. Where he does like almost 100 bars in running.
Yeah,
felt like, but
it's very musical. I like it a lot. Definitely, like obviously very different from like Food and Liquor and the Cool and stuff, but it's like it's musical to the point where it sounds really good, and I enjoyed it. I listened to it just recently. But
have you listened all the way through the Food and Liquor 2?
I don't think I did.
Okay.
I mean, I can't pass extreme judgment on it.
Listen to Hood now. It's like the last song when you're on there.
Yeah.
And I swear, I was like, why the hell didn't you put this as a single, bro? Especially after Bitch Band.
Yeah.
Like, yo, but I digress. That's 2-3 years ago.
Right, yeah. But, so the Grammys were pretty interesting. I mean, obviously.
Sam Smith won 5 awards.
I think all of us saw that coming, I was saying. Yeah. Who else we got? Beck won Album of the Year. Kanye did Kanye stuff. It was stupid. It was funny watching the reactions.
Black Twitter went off. It was like, oh, he knew what was up. It was like, shut the fuck up.
Right? Get the fuck out of here. And it was so funny because like so many people were like,
who is Beck? Who the fuck is Beck?
If you don't know Beck, listen to Losers from 1993, I think.
I don't think it was that long ago.
I think it was. I think Losers was in 1993.
Yo, hold on.
If you know Beck, then you know Losers. Beck is a good artist. He's a pretty good artist. He's different. He's older. Not mainstream at all nowadays.
94.
I was close. See, listen to Losers from 94. That's Beck. But a lot of people thought Beyonce was gonna win.
No, I'm sorry.
Now people love it album. Don't get me wrong, but I just don't think it was worthy of album of the year.
I wouldn't say
I feel like it was album of the year just on the case that it was just Beyonce.
And we pissed off the whole black internet.
Yeah, we just lost every subscriber. We just lost a bunch of subscribers.
What you'll notice, like you cannot, as a black person, apparently on social media and the internet, you cannot say anything bad about Beyonce.
Right.
Look what the fuck happened once. I don't even know the chick's name. Made a joke about Blue Ivy's hair. 106 & Park is gone.
Yeah.
That show has been around for what, 15 years?
And they shut it off.
They shut it down.
They shut it off.
Of that one.
You saw it, Roxy?
Off that one.
No,
it wasn't Roxy.
No, it wasn't Roxy. It was that other girl.
Whoever her replacement or something like that.
Yeah, when Bow Wow was over.
Well, okay, well, technically Loser as a single came out in March 8th of 93.
Hey, here we go.
So,
but yeah, it was
album of the year, no.
No.
I don't feel like that.
It was better. It was funny. I wish Che was here. Che's out sick. Everybody send messages to Che. Che, hey kid, send him ats and shit. Send him spam just to mess with it. No, but he actually said to me, we were talking, obviously not on air, but he was saying to me like this was like one of his favorite Grammys since like when Samuel Jackson hosted about 5 years ago and they did all that funk tribute stuff. Which I think that's one of the best years.
When the hell was that?
That was 5 years ago. I think it was like 2010, 2009. Sam Jackson hosted, and they did like a lot of funk, like tributes. They did like, like Earth, Wind, and Fire and all that stuff. It was like it was dope. It was a very good show. But yeah, Che was like one of the few. It's funny saying this like this, but Che was one of the few black people that I saw that was on Beck's side.
Well, people that knew music were
right. Oh yeah. Well, obviously,
Fonte,
yeah.
Like fucking Fonte was in there.
Yeah, right.
But he felt that album of the year should have won to one of his older albums.
Yeah.
He's kind of like, well, maybe they're trying to make up for that.
That's what I feel like it was. Like it's like a one for the road. Yeah,
like a lifetime achievement award.
Exactly, one for the road for Beck. Yeah, it was just interesting to see. And then, like I said, the best thing about the whole Kanye thing, which is goofy, I feel retarded. I feel like it's 2 years ago we're talking about this again. But the best thing about that was the reactions from Jay-Z and Beyonce and Pharrell.
Well, yeah.
Their facial expressions.
I didn't see
hilarious.
Pharrell's face.
Pharrell like looked at Jay-Z like, "Get your dude," like was like, "Is he doing it again?" And Jay-Z was like, "It's so stupid."
He had like a no.
Yeah, he was like, "No, come on." And then he like started laughing.
Like you just saw a train wreck.
Yeah,
about to happen.
Right, like, oh my god, it was goofy. It was
first thing was just like.
They was stuck, and Beyonce just laughing and clapping with a gas on her face as well too. But yeah, I mean, it was interesting. It was pretty stupid. It was pretty goofy shit. I mean, hey, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the Grammys were the Grammys, as they always are. Most people, probably normal people in our audience, probably don't even watch the Grammys like that because
not anymore, no.
Yeah, we've gotten tired of it, or we were doing something better, like playing Dynamite. but yeah, so with that said, sick of talking about the Grammys.
I too.
There was way too much stuff that happened. Way too much stuff that happened that we've missed. I'm gonna start from. There's so much stuff that happened.
You keep saying that.
I can't start because I was literally looking at the news rolling off and like freaking out, like wanting to run down here and start recording like immediately by myself because there was so much shit that happened. But we'll start with something like heavy and then go into like the crazy shit. Right. But first and foremost, apparently rumors that came out that potentially, and this is super rumors, like super vague and like probably won't happen, but that John Diggle, could actually be John Stewart, aka Green Lantern.
The black one. Not Hal Jordan, not Guy Gardner.
Yeah.
Not Kyle Rayner. Why were so many Green Lanterns on Earth?
There was a shit ton of them. There was a bunch. They kept trying over and over again. I don't know why.
4 of them were. No, 3 out of 4. 3 out of 4.
Yeah.
There's 75% of Green Lanterns on the Earth.
But if you don't know who John Stewart is, if you don't know who Green Lantern is, come on. You wouldn't be listening to this podcast. Right. But if you don't know who John Stewart is, look up John Stewart. He was the Green Lantern that was in the Justice League cartoons. Yep. So if you've seen those, then you know who John Stewart is. But a lot of people not a lot of people, but this particular, it was an interview basically that happened, and pretty much the actor that plays John Diggle, he was pretty much saying that like he had talked to the producers about this before, and the producers had talked to him, and pretty much they said that they were like working out some stuff and they can't confirm anything. So basically he was saying, I can't say yes and I can't say no. So it could come out that he ends up being John Stewart, which would be pretty crazy. Like they would have to do something like name change thing. Yeah. They would have to do something weird. I was trying to like. It was
really his code name the whole time.
Right. I was literally looking through John Stewart's. Yeah. I was literally looking through John Stewart's like family, like on like Wikipedia, like from the comics, like his grandmother and grandfather and everything, and his brother and sister, and I was trying to see if John Diggle's brother was the same name, etc. If any of the other characters matched up already, like they'd been planting this shit, but nothing did yet. So we'll see what happens with that. But I mean, what do you think? Like if they did do this and they just said screw it and made him John Stewart.
I don't.
Hold on. Don't say it yet. Hold on.
Well,
wait.
Too late. Yeah, I already said it.
Okay, you did say it. All right. Hold on. You can talk. Hold on. I know this is weird.
Why don't you get the assistant to do that?
Yeah. No. Quick. She doesn't like it. Bro, the door on the card thing was open, so I was like, why is it just open?
The what?
Like the SD card was just like exposed.
Oh.
It was recording, but
okay.
I don't know. It was weird.
Let all kinds of dust and ants in there.
I'm gonna leave this whole part in there. I don't care. Y'all be alright.
What's the matter? But I don't think David Ramsey should play John Stewart. I don't know if it's supposed to be in film capacity or what have you. Because hell, honestly, I would love to see Idris Elba as John Stewart.
Yeah. There's a lot of people we talked about. Like, there's a
we
lot of good people.
Yeah. Idris Elba's my top pick for John Stewart.
Right.
And not even that saying like, no, if it's Idris Elba, it can't be anybody else. But the fact is, it needs to be somebody else. We can't just be recycling black actors for simple superhero roles.
Right.
I mean, it's bad enough we got Chris Evans who did Human Torch, now Captain America.
Right.
It's bad enough we have Ryan Reynolds, who did Deadpool, now or was Hal Jordan's Green Lantern, and is now going to be Deadpool again.
Right, right.
What else is there? Is there any other character?
They're crossing that. They're crossing that DC universe, Marvel universe line. I don't think there's anybody else that's double dipped to that extent.
I can't think of any other actors.
No, I don't think so. Not on that major level. You would have had. I mean, it's not as apparent, but you would have had Tom Hardy being Bane, and also the Captain.
And Rick Flag?
Rick Flag.
I got it on first try.
Yeah.
I heard of that dude until the casting.
Yeah, he would have been Rick Flag, but that obviously didn't go through, so.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
I love that cast, though. And I think Tom Hardy's he's one of my favorite actors, so I would have loved to see him and see what he did, but the only thing is Rick Flag doesn't have, as far as the way they were saying the script is written, Rick Flag doesn't have that much on screen time, so it would have been
he probably would have been one of the first people to get killed in the Suicide Squad.
Yeah, probably so.
My thought, just off the name alone. Also, I mean, it's the same sense that spread out the cast a little bit. There's people that you could not. I mean, I would love to see Lupita Nyong'o as Storm or something like that, or just kind of spread it out. I mean, there are other actors out there.
Yeah.
There's rumors about Static Shock being played by Jaden Smith. Got here.
No. Don't do that.
No.
Did you did see who's playing Flash, right? You know who they're talking about. Have you seen that? You know what he looks like?
No, I'm sorry.
He what is it? I can't think
of it. Why, you talking about the show?
No. The Flash is gonna play in the movie.
I'm gonna see what's this.
Yeah, look that up. I know exactly who he is. If you guys know, he was one of the main characters in Perks of Being a Wallflower. I can't think of his actual name right now, but he was the guy that ended up being gay, and he had the really long hair in the movie.
Oh,
yeah. No. But he ended up being. But he's a really good actor. And that's one of two things I've seen him in.
Ezra Miller.
Yeah, Ezra Miller. Now the only thing I looked at him he seems small in stature.
Flash though,
Flash is not supposed to be huge, but when you look at the 52 series comics, he is a little bit bulkier.
Well, yeah, Golden Age. Now that I think about it, well, not Golden Age, it's more like Silver Age, Infinite Crisis, or something like that. Everybody's cut in comics,
right?
So,
yeah, it's true.
But
Grant is perfect size. I think.
Yeah,
this guy he looks even. I think he'll probably put on a little bit of weight probably for a role. Etc. He's got a little while to do so. But it's interesting to see. They're kind of already putting these characters into place, and he was one of the first runs that kind of got him and the guy that's playing Cyborg were they were two of the first people that knew what was coming.
Ray Fisher, wasn't it?
Yeah. He's never done film before, only done theater. So I've never seen him obviously do anything, but hopefully I would assume his acting chops are there, obviously, because of something like that.
That scene from Black Dynamite in the very beginning, how in some blaxploitation movies you sit there and got people that are actors that are normally in the theater, but they sit there and put them into movies and stuff like that. I ain't no snitch. that just popped up in my head. I forgot
about that. It's so retarded. He said, I ain't no snitch.
Listen, I can't remember it, but that's the one part that I remember. I forgot about it. Oh, I've got to get back to the streets where I come from.
He said, bro, have you only done freaking, what is it, Roots on stage? Is that it? The only daggone stage
production? Only done Hamlet?
Right.
The blackest thing you've ever done was Othello.
Oh my God.
You were Iago. You weren't even Othello.
Right, yeah, you were Iago. What are you doing? Oh my God, it's retarded. But speaking of that universe and that same, in that pocket of information, I guess you could say, one of the other big things, obviously, if you guys haven't seen it, Marvel finally got, well, they didn't get him permanently, but Marvel finally gets to use Spider-Man. And the interesting thing was they didn't have to pay any money to get the character back from Sony. But they didn't really get him back. basically what one of the interesting things, and this is just kind of like the boring but semi-interesting like business side of things. What a lot of people think is going to happen is Sony and Marvel Studios came up with this idea. Marvel Studios is obviously owned by Disney. They came up with this idea like, hey, we'll come up with this compromise, this deal. We get to use Spider-Man. Everybody gets to profit on the end, blah, 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 whatever. But basically, what they think that Disney's plan is since Sony's picture side has been kind of like slipping a little bit, the only financially profitable thing in Sony right now is actually the PlayStation 4, which is interesting. But the film side has actually been kind of like on the downward decline as far as like they haven't been making as much money as they used to. Disney thought about what a lot of people think what Disney's thinking is, we'll do this Spider-Man thing right now, but if Sony ever comes on the table as viable, Disney's just going to buy them, the whole damn company, and just have all their assets right there. Because that's how scarily rich Disney is. They're like, cool, yeah, we'll share them with them right now, but I'm going to buy your shit. That'd be like if you go over to somebody's house and play with their Xbox and share it with them, and then you'd be like, that's cool, but next week I'm going to buy your house. Like, what? Like, wait, what? Like, wait a minute. Like, that just shows you how much power Disney has and how many, like, hands they have in, like, different stuff. But the biggest thing it does for, obviously, us fans of comic books, fans of nerd culture in general, it gets us the ability to see Spider-Man in the Marvel Universe with the Avengers. For the love of God, he can actually be in Civil War, which is where a lot of people think that that's where he's going to, like, go into. That's where he'll be initially, like, placed into the Marvel Universe, which makes sense because he has a huge part in that whole Civil War comic series. It's a big thing, so I mean, like, I
was kind of hoping attention, like, well, since they couldn't get Spider-Man,
I already know.
Hoping, Black Panther would have been the.
That's what a lot of people thought was going to happen. They were like, well, if they can't get Spider-Man, then they'll basically shovel all of this attention and everything off on Black Panther. Then at the same time, they've already pretty much said that Black Panther will be in that Civil War movie, but it's going to be down to what extent, and they're still going to have to start to develop his backstory, whichever movie he initially appears in.
Story.
Well, yeah, I mean, what I want them to do is kind of get that out of the way.
No,
and so, well, no,
it's been out the way.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, for us, but
in 2 movies and
wait, you talking about Spider-Man?
Cartoons? Yeah.
No, I'm talking about Black Panther.
Okay,
my bad. No, yeah, no. I was about to talk about that. No, I'm talking about with Black Panther. I want them to like. I'm kind of sick of the origin story thing. Then we go into it, and I can understand for a mainstream audience, everybody doesn't know all the backstory facts like we do or like you guys do. So they kind of have to develop this character so people get connected to him, and then they fall in love with him, and then they want to go see every other fucking movie that comes out.
Maybe even take some liberties with it.
Right, exactly. Now, the biggest thing what they need to do, I wish they would just like kind of develop Black Panther's backstory within Civil War, and then fucking just when he comes to his movie, he can just hit the ground running. I don't want a whole Black Panther, that whole first Black Panther movie to be him finding himself and shit. Because, I mean, like, because we know it's going to be forever before we get another one. And I want to see, we've been waiting for that character for so long, I'm ready for him to fucking, like, take off. Because he's a huge part of this already super developed Marvel Universe. So we're already, like, so much farther along with the Avengers and everything. And now we're just now getting Black Panther in there. Like, he needs to kind of be, like, he's almost playing catch-up. Like, to his spot in there. Like, he is still a big part of Civil War, but obviously Spider-Man is a really big part. But like you were about to say, as far as like the origin story thing, they've already said that like Andrew Garfield, that's how you say his name.
Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, I always want to say Garfunkel or something stupid. But Andrew Garfield is not going to play Spider-Man anymore, which I liked him a lot. I really did. But
I've argued with a couple of people on this. Andrew Garfield's a better Spider-Man than Tobey. No. Wait. Yeah, Andrew Garfield was a better Spider-Man
than Tobey
Maguire. Tobey Maguire from the first movie, kind of the second movie, was a better Peter Parker.
Right. Yeah. So man, I think
if you could somehow combine those two,
right into some freaky human.
But no, as far as how they played those roles, like Tobey was better as Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Andrew was way better as Spider-Man.
Oh man, that's hilarious. That's funny too. Like, he was a really good, amazing Spider-Man, especially going to that specific story arc.
He had the smart ass, quick-witted persona.
It's perfect.
I didn't like the fact that he was carrying that into his Peter Parker role. Kind of was like, well, no, that's kind of not what Peter Parker's about. Right?
He wasn't really
as far as Spider-Man. Then yes, keep that going. But you're trying too hard to be a cool nerd. And it's like, no,
he wasn't.
Not what this is.
He wasn't shy enough and kind of reserved enough. He was way too. He was
already
cool as shit.
He was already cool. He was already confident. He wasn't popular,
right? Yeah,
but he was he was full of himself.
Exactly, right.
In high school. So.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So back to like what we were talking about as far as like the Spider-Man thing. One of the other things they said was just they already kind of said that what they plan on doing is starting pretty much back from they said starting over, because obviously they're going to get a new character in there, but they're thinking about like taking it back. Like this character, they want him to be much younger than Andrew Garfield. He's actually 31. I didn't know that shit until I read it recently. And going with a much younger actor and kind of even starting him back in high school again. So that's fucking starting over again.
Almost.
But my thing is
how much of the events have already taken place, because it's still being released by Sony.
Yeah, well, yeah, because basically what they're going to do is they pushed a lot of the Marvel slate movies kind of out of the way and created this little pocket in July of 2017. Yeah. In July of 2017.
It looks like July 28th.
Yeah. July 28th of 2017 for the new Spider-Man movie, basically. So that kills Amazing Spider-Man 3. Don't.
It's probably the best anyway.
Yeah, right.
From the last Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, right, yeah. So basically they kind of like created this pocket. That was like one of the terms of the agreement was like, you guys got to make some room for us to get our movie in there. Give us room. So that way we can actually profit off of another Spider-Man movie. And then also, Sony still keeps all of the profit from that movie. Also, Kevin Feige, who is going to do... I thought it was Feige.
I thought it was Feige.
It's Feige, I think. I think it's Feige. I'm pretty sure it's Feige.
I'm sure
Feige sounds... It might be Feige.
Kevin Feige.
That sounds weird. That sounds so strange. All right, Kevin F. Now, he was the director. Right?
More like the creative consultant?
Yeah. Basically, he was like the creative
producer.
Yeah. Well, he's not going to have any creative input on this, pretty much. He's going to be basically bumped back up to like almost like an executive producer role, where he's going to be like overseeing, but as far as creative control, it's pretty much going to be out of his hands.
Wait a minute.
That's one of the things they said.
No, hold on. Let's get to the article.
Oh, check it out. Because there was another thing too that I was going to say.
Press release notes.
Marvel.
Amy Pascal, I forgot to add, will collaborate on a new creative direction for the web slinger. Sony will continue to finance, distribute, own, and have final creative control of the Spider-Films.
Okay.
Though Feige's involvement as a producer seems to indicate Marvel is heavily involved in the series now.
Okay. So that makes sense. Okay, that works.
Okay, I was looking for a video.
There was something else like one of the...
To make sure we're pronouncing it right.
There was something else like one of the higher-ups as far as like that's over Marvel, who a lot of times does like producer duties, is going to do the producer side of things on the Spider-Man movie, but he's not going to be compensated for it. That was part of the agreement. Like basically, he's still going to serve as like one of the executive producers for the Spider-Man movie, but he's not going to get any of that money. All that money's still going to go to all the Sony people, which is fucked up. But I'm like, that was one of the things I remember reading. I was like, wow, like is that part? I mean, I guess for that property to get him in your movie, it might be worth it. Because on the back end, he might be raking in. Shit, he probably doesn't need another dime. But still, it's wild. It's interesting. That whole agreement, the fact that it came out on the other end and Marvel didn't pay any money, blew me away. That was the first surprise. But
it's not like they own it either. It's not like they still have anything going on.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not like they got Spider-Man for free and Sony's like, well, we're gonna go over here and make the interviews too, like the interview too. Like it wasn't like they just gave it up and just walked away from it. Right. They obviously still, like you said, they have controlling power over the whole property. It's just basically like, we'll let you use him in your movie. It's pretty much, which I think it benefits everybody. I think it benefits everybody. But we'll just see if we can get Fox to let us use the word mutants, and then when you get everybody on the same page, which I think it might. With this, I actually see it. I remember for the longest, I was like, "There's no way we'll ever see Spider-Man with the Avengers because Sony's got them and Fox has the mutant license and fucking screw it, we got what we got." But the fact that this actually came to fruition and happened, hey, it works. It's just going to end up being a better movie for us, hopefully. But we'll see what happens. I mean, we don't want to have an overload of characters because I mean it's starting to get a lot of fucking people. Like if you think about it, it's starting to get heavy. Yeah. But yeah, I mean it's just gonna be interesting to see how it comes out on the other end when the movie actually was released and all the other pieces are released. The Avengers 1 and 2, because I assume he'll probably be in those too. Unless they do like just
Infinity Wars.
Yeah, I assume because he's a part of that too. Like it's basically like the Infinity Wars is just gonna be like just a shoveling of every, like there's gonna be so many fucking superheroes in that movie. I feel like it's gonna be insane. Yeah. And whoever they figure out bad guy wise and all that stuff too is gonna be interesting.
That wouldn't be Thanos.
Well, yeah, I mean Thanos, but I mean they're not just gonna do Thanos. They're gonna probably do some. There's probably gonna be some like smaller guys too, like in the same way in Guardians.
As far as enforcers or something.
Yeah, yeah. Because I mean, Thanos has always been like the overarching bad guy, but I mean, this will obviously be when he finally gets like
rather than,
in their face.
Before you get to the final boss, you get a couple bosses.
Right. Yeah. Now, moving on from Marvel. Well, no, not moving on from Marvel. Staying with Marvel, but moving on to a different movie. I guess you could say they got released. Preview-wise, trailer that got released finally, and I'm actually very excited for it. I was kind of on the fence on it when it first got announced that they were doing a reboot of this. But after seeing the trailer for Fantastic Four, it looks pretty damn good. Now this is just judging from the trailer, which I normally don't like doing, but they do get me hyped, and it looks. I mean, it looked good. I wanted to ask you because I don't think I've gotten to talk to you extensively about it. But
no, we haven't talked about Ant-Man either. So.
No, yeah, we got to talk about that too. But what do you think from seeing that Fantastic Four trailer? The direction that they're going, the tone that I think was very clearly displayed in that trailer, that looks way darker than the first two. I don't know, it looks good.
Yeah, my first impression. Here's what I got. Here's how I acted when I got to watching it. Fuck it. Sure.
Yeah, it works.
I'm all, yeah. Sure.
You may proceed.
Carry on.
Right.
I'll go see it, yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
The
only thing that has really been outrageous about the fact, well, there's two things. First of all, there's two things that has really been hampering Fantastic Four reboot. The fact that Fox is rebooting it again.
Yeah, that's weird.
Just to, I mean, in the same sense, like kind of how Sony did with Spider-Man to keep the rights, and how they did with X-Men, just keep throwing shit with X-Men in it so they can keep the rights.
Right.
People were upset about that. It was like, no, bring it back. It was like, bring it to the MCU.
Yeah,
bring
please.
Forward to the MCU. That was probably one thing that people were pissed off about.
Yeah.
Second thing that people were probably pissed off about was the fact that Tony Storm's going to be black. Played by Michael B. Jordan. Very underrated dude.
Yeah, definitely.
A
huge topic.
And it was like, well, maybe Johnny Storm's adopted. How do you know Sue wasn't adopted?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
Why's it got to be the black person? That's the illegitimate. But no. Jokes aside. Yeah, that was the two biggest controversies I could see from that. Right. Honestly, watching that trailer, seeing that this is coming out this year, August or July.
Yeah, it's coming out. Yeah, it's actually a little bit sooner than I thought it was.
Yeah, it's coming out.
Yeah, I think it was July.
I'm game. Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
Proceed. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I was kind of like the same way.
What's everybody pissed off about?
Yeah. Like what? Like I missed something. But yeah, that's the way I was like when I saw it. I was like, oh, okay. Like the biggest thing that drew me in and kind of got me like over just being like, okay, was like the tone of it. Like I'm always down for a more darker tone of a superhero movie, regardless of what it is. Like make it more realistic, bring that tone down to something a little bit more normal, and do it that way. That's just what I'm a fan of in general. But it's going to be interesting to see how it ends up playing out in the end. But just from that alone, the tone got me on board. But yeah, I mean, if you guys like it, you guys think, what do you guys think about all of these? Post in the comments and let us know, because we want to see what you guys think. You guys hate it, love it. You guys like Black Johnny Storm, hate him. I mean, whatever.
Clearly.
I don't care. Yeah. Do you like Eminem? I don't care. Do you like Iggy Azalea? I don't know. Whatever you like, just post the shit in the comments. But
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man. This is the weird one. I didn't give a shit like from the jump. Like it's the most obscure. It's more obscure than Guardians in my opinion.
No. Not really.
No, not at all. It's actually way more down to earth, but it fucking blows my mind. But yeah.
Well, let me chime in with that. Yeah, with the Ant-Man trailer. No, I'm sorry. With Ant-Man in general, I feel like he got snubbed. This was one of the founding members of the Avengers. Captain America wasn't even a founder. So it was Thor, Iron Man, Hulk, Ant-Man, and the Wasp. Them 5 right there against Loki. And they replaced Wasp and Ant-Man with Hawkeye, Captain America, and Black Widow. That's cool. I mean, it was a dope ass movie. But yeah, Ant-Man kind of got pushed to the back. About being made fun of almost as much as Aquaman, I'd say.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think he might even catch more shit than Aquaman.
Probably more. Because people that actually know about Aquaman know that Aquaman's not to be fucked with.
Right. Check out that new animated movie. What was it called? The newest one.
Oh. Yeah. Well, I know Atlantis is in the title.
Yeah, it's something Atlantis. Look for that. It's supposed to be really good, and it's supposed to it puts Aquaman in the driver's seat.
Hell, Justice League, the cartoon did a damn good job.
Yeah, it is true.
Showing Aquaman stuff himself. He cut his own hand off to save his kid.
That was heavy. I'm ready to see him in live action.
They showed that was on a Y7 TV or a cartoon. Now I think about it.
Yeah.
This motherfucker cut his hand off on a cartoon.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't show it, but I mean,
you got the gist of it.
You got the gist of it. He sit there and swung, and then they cut to another scene.
Yeah.
And then they show Aquaman hobbling into the castle.
Right.
And he's sitting there holding his arm, and there's like you don't see the nub.
Right.
You can tell that there's no hand.
Right. Yeah.
But I digress. Well, I went way off topic. But anyway, the Ant-Man trailer.
Yeah.
I feel like the trailer took itself way too serious.
It did, because
especially with the character that it is.
It's supposed to be funny.
Yes.
It's supposed to be hilarious.
Paul Rudd. You got Paul Rudd.
You're good there.
Secondly, Paul Rudd is playing the character, not Hank Pym Ant-Man, the wife beater and all that stuff. He's playing, I think his name's Scott Lang, if I can remember right.
Yeah.
And this one is kind of like not really well, then again, Ant-Man wasn't really on high moral ground in the first place.
Not regardless, yeah.
Scott Lang uses his powers for not that good, or not all those good reasons, not very good reasons at all.
Right, yeah.
He's more of a smart ass that comes across and all this, that, and the other. And they should have played on that, especially with the last Marvel movie being Guardians of the Galaxy, just kind of continue playing on hey, this is gonna be a fun movie. Don't think too hard on this.
Right.
But yeah, as far as
they tried to salvage a little bit with that last line of the trailer.
Well, that part where it was like, I want you to be Ant-Man.
Yeah.
I mean, that part was funny.
Yeah.
But it was but everything else was played straightforward.
There was the last thing he said. He was like,
is it too late to change the name?
And he was like, no. He just showed the title. And I'm like, yeah, okay, that's the Ant-Man I'm looking for. Because that was one thing I knew. I never thought of, when they announced that they were doing a live action Ant-Man movie. I didn't know much in depth about the character, and then I started reading up on him and stuff, how much of a hand he had in the Avengers in the comics. It's huge, and it's interesting that it took them this long to do it. That almost should have been the first movie. Almost if they would have went that route, of basically making him hit almost damn near one of the creators of the Avengers. He should have been it should have been the first Avenger should have been fucking Ant-Man, basically. And then Captain America, blah, 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 blah. But the way it's doing it now, I mean, it's interesting. It's gonna be like you said, if you know anything about Ant-Man, it needs to have that comedic level, which they got Paul Rudd, so I think they know that in the back of their mind. I just think maybe with the trailer, they were we know how a lot of people perceive Ant-Man, and a lot of people who don't know Ant-Man. And if somebody tries to describe to him what his powers is, they're gonna what the fuck? Maybe they're trying to be hey, this shit is serious. And then when we actually see the movie, it's oh, here's the funny. and it's like
But that's what
I don't know though. I mean, that's the only thing.
I mean, the same thing with Guardians of the Galaxy. People didn't know what the hell to expect with this.
That's true.
But you could tell that they were. Yeah, you didn't know what to expect. But you could tell that they weren't taking themselves too seriously.
Not at all.
I mean, granted, yeah, they. Ooh, so not burping so damn much. Anyway,
he's drinking water. He's drinking water and he's burping like he's drinking. Sam Adams.
I did have some milk though, so I don't like intolerance and stuff. That's what I'm trying to balance this out. Right. Y'all aren't gonna smell it, but hopefully you don't either.
Don't worry about it. I'll take it for you.
But no, Guardians of the Galaxy is supposed to. It was a fun movie. You could tell in the trailer that it was not going to take itself too seriously.
Right.
And that was kind of the route I felt the Ant-Man trailer should have done. I mean, granted, you still got months before they premiere it.
Yeah.
So they can. I mean, it's not like they can't do another trailer either.
Right. Yeah, and I think they will.
God knows I'm tired of seeing all the different trailers for Kingsman.
Oh my god, dude! I want to see it now. Like I was getting annoyed by it, and I was like, dude, this movie looks like crap. And I was like, Samuel Jackson's in it, maybe it'll be alright. And then I saw rated R, and then I saw IGN gave it like a 9.5. I was like, holy shit! Apparently, this movie's like really good, like really good.
Advanced screen.
Yeah, they saw it like super early. So that's that's random, totally off topic, but yeah, now I want to see that damn movie. It's like between that and like you got 50 Shades of Grey, and it's funny. I heard like a couple I work with, like two couples, basically are doing a double date, and basically the guys are going to see Kingsman, and the girls are going to see 50 Shades, which I think is funny. But it works.
This will be interesting to think about it.
Oh yeah, I like the video game name drop in 50 Shades of Grey trailer. Xbox is on the map in 50 Shades of Grey trailer. So, you know what I'm talking about? There's a part, it's funny, because it was kind of funny. Because one, it's like, ha, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It's nasty, but then at the same time, you're like, you're a nerd, and you're like, hey, they mentioned Xbox. But basically, like, he's like, this is my playroom. And she's like, you mean like with Xboxes and shit? And he's like, nah. And then you're like, you about to get your ass whooped, girl. Open wide, baby. Here it comes. Oh my god. Oh god. So when you go see that movie, think about that.
They replaced it for the Juicy Juice commercials with Chuck Berry. Open your mouth, baby.
Here it comes. Like, what?
But no, I don't care. Like, my girl doesn't want to go see 50 Shades of Grey. Oh, man. If it ain't NC-17, I have no interest in it.
Right, yeah. Shout out Jacob.
There's only so much you can do. There's only so much you can do with a rated R movie.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's gotta be next level shit. They can't just release a porn in major theaters.
I just got through watching. Shout out to Cinema Sins. I just got through watching the Cinema Sins for Showgirls.
Oh my god!
And the black dude, I forget his name, but he was in Speed.
Yeah. And oh my god!
And just
shout out Cinema Sins.
There's just random damn lines that just get thrown in there before the Cinema Sins guy actually critiques whatever's going on.
Right.
And I just remember the black guy just yelling at the girl from Saved by the Bell. It's like, I saw you. Everybody got AIDS and shit. What?
It's like, wait, what?
It's out of context. That just be
like, wait a minute. Hold on, time out. Wait. Time out.
You just overhear the conversation.
Yeah.
It's like, I saw you. Everybody got AIDS and shit.
Wait, what are you talking about? Like, hold on. Cut. Wait. All right. Oh my god, that's hilarious. That's so stupid. Jesus Christ.
Oh god, I got shade.
Oh,
anyway.
I know, right? Me too. But yeah.
Showgirls was NC-17. She was terrible, but titties, so there you go.
What
50 Shades of Grey rated R. I don't have high hopes for it. You're gonna get what you're gonna expect, and it's smut. Rated R.
Literally.
Most likely you're gonna be better off reading the book.
Do that.
It is what it is. So there's gonna be an audience for it. So
yeah, definitely.
Hopefully you don't get like a little anybody rubbing one out.
They know what the hell they were doing releasing it this weekend
in the theaters and stuff.
But yeah, man.
Popcorn. Want some butter.
Right, yeah. Whoa, dude! Like, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, cut it. Like, fuck that. Nah, yeah. What is that? What are you?
Dane Cook?
Yeah, Dane Cook.
Why is the floor so sticky? I just came.
It's like, damn it! Every time we go to the movies. Why is the floor so sticky? I just came. Damn it. But yeah, so there's a lot of shit going on.
You reference a lot of shit.
We do. We go all over the place. It's a conversation podcast. Yeah. My goal is I want this to be the best, highest rated conversational nerd culture podcast on the internet by the end of 2015. And we need your help. So subscribe, comment, tell us what you think. Sure. Watch the Let's Plays. We got way more stuff coming to you guys. But those Let's Plays are just going to keep coming. I'm just going to keep playing random shit. Hopefully, eventually, we'll get some multiplayer games in there. We'll sit down, do some couch play on some random games, and just cuss each other out and shoot each other in the face, depending on what it is. But yeah, so I think it about wraps it up. All right, yeah. For the stuff that we got. Nice catch up. Yeah. Got to catch up. We're gonna start. I'm gonna start releasing the full episodes again as a full, and I'm gonna break them down into pieces after the fact. I'm gonna go back that way. Releasing like a full piece and then just breaking it up and dividing it that way.
What if we host it all at once?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Then, not like as far as like one full interview, and then like either annotations or in the comment or the video description.
Yeah.
At certain times, that's where a certain topic comes up.
You can click on it.
They can click on it and they'll just go right to it.
That's a big thing. Just so you guys know.
On the tablet, on the
you can do that. I know you can. That's a big thing. I'm gonna start doing that for y'all. Is making it easier for you guys to subscribe and click annotations and go to exact videos you need. Because with us doing these Let's Plays and stuff, there's gonna start being a lot more content on the OAF Discussions YouTube channel, and hopefully eventually we'll have a dedicated website where you guys can go to and you can get the audio versions if you want to. You can get the video versions if you want to. The Let's Plays. If we ever get some like T-shirts and stuff going, which we hopefully will. We'll have that on there where you guys can get that stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming. We're not going anywhere. We're going to try to keep bringing you guys quality, consistent content about nerd culture, the shit that we love, the shit that you guys love. But yeah, welcome back, guys, to the podcast. As always, I'm Kid Swift.
This is Thoroughbred Web.
And this is my new line. But as always, we love games, we love comics, we love movies, and we love you guys. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Copyright that shit.
Yeah. Copyright.